If you would have told me a month ago that this would have happened, I'd have said you're lying. Guys and gals, welcome back to the channel. Buck here with Hollow Creek Outdoors. We've been busy this morning. We have scraped the driveway from Miss Betty. When she came through here, she left a little bit of devastation on our driveway. We got that taken care of this morning. And then we proceeded to look toward the dove field. We have been spraying, trying to burn off the seeds. And yes, using Roundup. I know some people don't like that, but it's one way to get these grasses and brown top to go ahead and start drying out, so we can get the seeds on the ground for the dove birds. But we went on a little trip this morning. Best friend of mine came over, and he has got a real, what I call a real dove field, Argentina Junior. And he come out, we were looking at this field, getting some ideas to do next year. And these gnats about to drive me crazy. But guys, oh my goodness, the doves he had over in that field. That thing is a state of perfection. Hopefully we can work on an invite and be able to bring y'all along over there. We'll just have to see. But I'm gonna sit here and watch for a few dove birds, catch my breath, and stop sweating for a little bit. Hopefully they'll come back in. We had a good many in here this morning. Still pain in the skies. This middle part of the day, they don't like to fly a whole lot, but I gotta sit down and cool off for a little bit. Let y'all see from this angle. Let's just do a wide sand. Right over here, there's our brown top. We got it all sprayed this morning. And right through here is what we call our feed strip. Basically, just a cleaned out row, put Roundup on it to burn all the grasses out from underneath. It's something that we can feed them on up until a little closer to season, when that has to be turned under the ground, 10 days prior to season. At that point, we'll start harvesting, come on phone. We'll start harvesting that section of corn right in here and taking it out. Just basically harvesting, I mean bush hogging it. Once it's already dried, I've put the Roundup underneath it this morning to get rid of all the grasses and everything. And there goes a bowman around the field up yonder. But over here, we're still gonna leave this brown top row, and I've got another brown top row right over in here that we're gonna leave and let just mature. Man, I love this time of year. This is just about keep you off the water from fishing. I don't know if y'all can see them three sitting on the flash. There's four up there in that tree. I can't see them because of the way the back side of the tree is. But hey, right after the rain, we get some birds in here. We're gonna sit here for a little bit and see what happens. Oh, there's one right there in the top of the tree. I'd love to see the top of that tree loaded with about 20 of them. I'd be happy. Man, I'm telling you, they are liking this tree. I'm not quick enough on the camera catching them flying in, but that was a pretty one. They didn't like that. If you would have told me a month ago that this would have happened, I'd have said you're lying. I had probably one of the prettiest stands of corn I've ever had. Probably seen in a long time. I mean, I know it doesn't do it justice on the camera how much is actually planted in here, but I mean, it is just, it's a good bit of corn. But to find this right here still stuck on the stalk, it's just a downright rarity. We got hit with the blackbirds all summer long since it produced. It would be too bad. We could handle that storm. But when that Miss Betty came through here not long ago, and we had 3 or 4 days of straight nothing but rain, the deer decided they're gonna come in and take their part out now. but they have decimated just about everything that I had left. It hurts real bad. We had a good stand, we were ready for dove season, we were dried out, we were there, which has got me on the drawing board for next year. That's why I had my best buddy come over this morning, and we walked around a little to come up with some ideas. But I think we're gonna have to approach into the fencing side of farming. And if any of y'all have got any ideas, some thoughts on it, I'd greatly appreciate it. We've probably got right at maybe 3/4 of an acre here, maybe an acre if you stretch it. Then I got to get some kind of hot wire or something around here, because I got to stop these deer. I wanted to plant sunflowers next year, and I'm not going to be able to do that at this rate. Those flowers won't even get a flower. Those plants won't even get a head or a flower on them. They won't be given a chance with I said amount of deer, but with the predation that's going on right here, and there's probably only 6 or 7 does, you know, maybe a year or two mixed in there with them, but they are hammering them all night long. But we're gonna give y'all a little update on the field. But we're still working on it. We're still aiming for dove season. We did a lot of work today, and I plan on coming back out here tomorrow morning and doing some looking. We had a good many in here this afternoon after this last shower, but I will bring y'all along in the morning if I see something, give you a little bit more of a heads up on what we got going on. But I hope the rest of y'all are getting ready, because it's time, man. I love this. Like I said earlier, this is the one thing that if I could do all winter long, I don't know that I'd step foot back in a bass boat, especially on Lake Murray. I don't believe I would do it, because I love wing shooting.